that's why when the two of them were combined, the rest of us were collateral damage, because you had two very unserious people with way too much power just listening to each other. Because Trump, of course, gets so mad at the fact that Musk doesn't like his bill that he threatens to cancel, his government contracts like a child. And then, of course, we see the reporting about what Trump wants to do about that Tesla that's sitting out in the White House.
A top White House official tells Inside Edition that President Trump is selling his new Tesla and putting Elon Musk in the rearview mirror. He bought the red Tesla Model S in March for $80,000, no discount, to publicly boost support for Tesla when owners were being targeted. He's said to be so fed up with Musk, he may even give the car away. This morning, Trump told reporters over the phone he's not ready to forgive or forget.
The president says that he has no plans to speak with Musk, and he said that he thinks that Musk has got a problem. But behind the scenes, the push is on to get these men to bury the hatchet.
So all of that, the big Tesla ad and the buying the Tesla, of course, had nothing to do with whether or not Trump suddenly liked electric vehicles, but all about his bromance with Musk. And now that's ended. He's acting like a child and has to sell his pretty little red Tesla. Well, AOC, the reason why she has, as polls are showing, more popularity than Trump and even Kamala Harris is because of the fact that she always kind of tells it like it is and keeps it about the people. Because the reason why I think so many Democrats are happy about this feud is because we might just be able to stop this bill, which is so destructive to so many Americans and is going to take away the healthcare of millions of Americans, which means this will cause death, suffering to so many Americans. And that, in this Musk Trump feud, you can see how little they care about the everyday American, because neither one of them are talking about that in their feud. Trump's counter to the criticism of Elon Musk maybe should have been how we're being helped by the bill, but it wasn't. It was all personal because it's always been personal. But for AOC, it's not personal. It's about us. And hear what she just said a short while ago about the destructiveness of the bill. And this is why Democrats are happy about this broken bromance. Take a look.
And I understand that the Republican majority wants the American public to be sold into accepting this by saying, you know what? We are secretly paying for Medicaid for every Venezuelan in the world, and that there are millions of 8-year-olds getting sex reassignment surgeries on Medicaid dime. And if we just take all of that, that will somehow make your Medicaid, cut that and make your Medicaid better. Sounds ridiculous because it is. And then they want to say, if you have $1 million house, right? Let's set this cap at $1 million. Okay, cool. I have a question, though. I have another number that I think is interesting. Maybe what if you're getting a $22 million house, inheriting a $22 million house? Because what Republicans are saying is that if we make all of these cuts, we will then shift that and invest it into Medicaid for people who actually deserve it. But if that were true, then the top line number, our budget for Medicaid, would be staying the same, right? We'd be taking from undeserving people and giving it to deserving people, and that should even out. But that's not what's happening in this bill. This bill is cutting nearly $1 trillion in Medicaid spending overall. Why? Because down the hallway, they are trying to finance tax cuts for people who are inheriting $22 million houses.
If I have to pick a winner in the feud between Trump and Elon Musk, it's AOC, because she has a way of cutting through the noise and telling it like it is. She stands up for fellow women in her house, as she did with Jasmine Crockett a little while ago when Marjorie Taylor Greene came at her about her looks. And then she also is able to stand up in the men in the house. And one of the best takedowns recently, the rest of the Democratic Party, should learn from AOC, and hopefully she will continue to be the voice of reason between this two childish spat between Musk and Trump, and hopefully protect the rest of us from being even more collateral damage between the two. Take a look.
Pregnancy is covered, correct?
May I interrupt? I'm glad you're addressing us instead of speaking to the camera.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Speaking of where we are addressing and who we are addressing, there are 13.7 million Americans on the other side of that screen right there. Hello? Hello. I'm talking to you because I work for you. And they deserve to see what is happening here, because there are plenty of districts, including Republican ones, where 25% of your constituents are on Medicaid. 40% of your constituents are on Medicaid. And yes, I am
Will the gentlelady yield?
I am talking to them, and I will not yield because it was a terribly disrespectful comment, and I will not yield to disrespectful men. Thank you very much.
Can't get enough Midas? Check out the Midas Plus Substack for ad-free articles, reports, podcasts, daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, and more. Sign up for free now at MidasPlus.com.